Right, we're here at Kyneton Autocross track and we've found possibly the world's wildest Toyota. Which is the work of Ian Johnston. So Ian, tell us a little bit about what's underneath the skin of this fairly humble looking Toyota Lexcen, aka Holden Commodore.
Okay, the engine started life as a crate motor, an L98 6-litre Holden. To that I've added a 4-inch stroker crank, forged internals, good blower cam. It's got a Harrop Self-Force 2300 Supercharger on it, and it makes around about 600 horsepower at the wheels.
But the big thing about this car is that it's all-wheel drive.
Yes.
So how do you make essentially a VS Commodore all-wheel drive? What are the bits in it?
Well, it would have been a total disaster as a 2-wheel drive. There's no way known you could ever hook the power up, even on a road circuit, unless you run monster slick tyres. I wanted to try and keep it as much underneath the stock body skin as I could. So I built an all-wheel drive system. I've used a center diff transfer case out of a Chevy Trailblazer.
Okay.
Has a T3 Torsen center diff in it. Yep. Used an Adventurer front diff, and then built my own independent rear suspension. To that I added a Harrop True Track, and it's basically it. The project started off life as I'll just bolt some Adventurer subframes under it, front and rear, and that would be enough. Put some big fleet guards on it, much like an old Group C Commodore. As I got into the project, I looked at it and thought it'd be really neat if I could keep it all under the stock shell. So I looked at subframes, making some axles, control arms, bits and pieces, and this is the result.
It's fantastic. And you've also managed to incorporate a bit of modern electronics into it as well. Still got traction control, ABS, that sort of thing?
Yeah, the car is totally BZ Club Sport electronically. It's got full ABS, traction control. I think that's about it.
Yeah. You're pretty happy with the result, obviously. It goes, obviously, sadly, the day's ended a little bit early today, but in general, the car runs really strongly. Yeah,
it's been solid for all the meetings that I've brought it to. It's been an ongoing development process. Today, I still have no idea what's happened, but I'll figure it out and we'll come back.
Yep. And the plans for the car now are still a bit of autocross and a few hill climbs?
Hill climbs, autocross, wherever they'll let me run it. I've got a set of semi-slicks for it. The thing is an absolute monster on a road course. We did a meeting in February at Shepparton Decker, and it was very fast there, straight out of the box, considering it was the very first time it had ever been on road tyres. The car has a total of about 40 minutes run time on it since I first built it, so teething problems like this are bound to turn up. So far, to be this far along, at this early stage is fantastic.
Fantastic. Well, check out motormag.com.au for the full story on Ian's wild Toyota.